Rocky Trail Racers, this is the rider brief for Round 1 Queensland 2023 Fox Superflow. We're here at the Kringle Scout Camps. This is going to be the event hub. In the rider brief, I'm going to cover event hub, what's going on. I'm going to talk briefly about the format of the racing. I'm going to tell you the tracks, then we're going to cover off some sponsors. Let's talk event hub. Kringle Scouts, lots of space for parking, lots of space for camping. Toilets are just there. We're about 300 metres from the bottom of Powerful Howl. Give you an idea of how close we are. And it's flat, so no dramas. Really easy, good setup. You can pull up, you pitch a tent, you can camp next to it. We'll have music, we'll have food, we'll have coffee, we'll have some neutral support. That'll be good. Reg will be here, music playing, it's going to be great. Let's talk the format. Now, we've introduced the Pro Track to the entire, as much as we can, Queensland Series. So it is a Superflow race with 3 tracks. Then it's a Pro Track only on Sunday, and that includes a 4th track. And that 4th track, you must wear a full face helmet. It's a bit more serious. It's Westies, so it's going to be great. The 3 tracks we're doing. Fox Track is shenanigans. They've done a little bit of work on it, so if you were riding it last week and you knew those janky sections, they've smoothed them out a little bit. It's very fast. It's riding beautifully at the moment. The stands track is Escalade, then down into Powerful Howl. Obviously, Escalade is normally an up track. We're running down it, so you guys are going to be liaisoning up the fire road. So down Escalade, stay right, and then onto Powerful Howl. Also riding beautifully at the moment. It's going to be great. A little bit blown out, but yeah, it's Eastern Escarpment. The 3rd track is Escalade into Metamorphic. So down Escalade follows the same start as the stands track, and then instead of going straight, you brake left, do that little link, drop down into Metamorphic, finishes down in the creek. Great tracks. Then Sunday you have Westies, and Westies finishes at the first on goes Westies, crosses the first fire road into Cotton Canyon, crosses the next fire road, and then just before the pinch after the first creek crossing, that's where you finish. So there's no real pedal in it, just that flat section of Cotton Canyon. It's going to be great fun. Obviously, Westies, you need a full face helmet for that track. No full face helmet required for the other 3 tracks, but if you got one, you might as well wear it. So that's it. 3 tracks, you've got to do them minimum 1 time to get a time, obviously, but you can do them up to 5 times, and likewise the 4th track, you can do that once, you can do it 5 times, up to you. There are 2 events basically happening at the same time. So the Superflow event is just the 3 tracks, and that happens over Saturday and Sunday, and then the Pro Track is 4 tracks, and that happens only on Sunday. If you've entered into, say, under 19s on Sunday, you do your 3 Superflow tracks, you then step up to the Pro Track, you'll actually be under 21. So we combine together, it's only age groups. There are 3 age group categories and e-bikes. They are under 21 Elite, which is 22 to 35, I think, 34, and then Masters, which is over 35. So that's the only categories you can have in age group. There's no elites, you can't choose to go outside of categories, it's strictly by the EWS rules. So that's the format. They're the tracks, and the last thing we need to talk is sponsors, and a big shout out this year. Our normal sponsors, Fox obviously, Stands, great guys, Laser, come on board again this year, and thank you very much. Massive shout out again to MTB Direct to do all our podium prizes. They'll be giving away another 20 grand worth of vouchers this year, and unreal from last year. New this year is a Queensland sponsor, We The Riders, come on board, covering the season pass. They're a great bunch of guys. Get on board. There's some giveaways, vouchers and things. It's all online. Registrations are still open, so come along and join us. It's going to be a great weekend. Whoop!